I'm a new content creator. I haven't quite learned how to just not let this stuff bother me. I mean, especially because it is the thing that I do on YouTube and social media. I talk about this particular form of English, so I kinda feel as if I have to defend this thing that I do against these armchair linguists and armchair English savants or whoever wants to make this false case, this false case from an uneducated standpoint and refuse to educate themselves on the matter. What's up, everybody? What's good? Welcome back to What's Good English. My name is EK and I'm back in my room again with the Killmonger mask behind me. Or am I? Hopefully it makes sense to you while I'm doing this particular video after you've seen it, but let's get into it. As far as I know, I'm the only channel on YouTube that really goes in depth with African American vernacular and explains all of the meanings and the grammar behind the things that we say in our version of English. If I'm not, please let me know in the comments. I would love to collaborate with another channel that is doing the same thing. Also, let me know who you would want me to collaborate with and let them know too, because I done sent out a whole bunch of emails and it's crickets, y'all. But on the subject of African American vernacular, a lot of people are quick to dismiss it as slang, which it is clearly not. Slang doesn't have complex grammatical forms that are consistent through millions of people that have evolved along a long period of time, centuries. African American vernacular has been spoken in this country for just as long as standard English. People don't seem to like to give black people credit when they create something, which is why we have a whole TikTok dancer strike going on right now, which is an unrelated topic, but it's not that far removed from what I'm currently speaking about. What has always been happening with the language related to what has been happening with TikTok is that standard American English has been borrowing from African American vernacular for years, for centuries. If you have ever used the word cool, that exists in standard American English thanks to African American vernacular English. Now, someone might be quick to raise their hand and point out, oh, well, that's just slang. Black people were using cool as a slang term and standard American English just adopted it. But if I take a look at the slang term, like if I was speaking British English and I say, oh, they nicked his wallet. I mean, nicked is slang for robbed or stole. They stole his wallet. But the phrase, they nicked his wallet, that would be considered British English. Like someone would say, oh, that's how they say it in British English. You would say, they nicked his wallet. So why is it different with AAVE and standard English? It's literally the exact same thing. Like if I were to say I'm looking for the restroom, that's how we say it in American English. But if I were to be speaking British English, I would say I'm looking for the WC or I'm looking for the toilet. If I say toilet, like where's the toilet in American English, that actually sounds weird to us. That sounds a little bit vulgar, like, oh, okay, yeah, you have to. We soften the phrase a little bit in American English. And it's the same for certain phrases. We say knock on wood when we want to have some sort of good luck or when we hope something goes well. And in British English, that's touch wood. Everything is just accepted, commonly accepted. Okay, British English is this. Like they say it differently and that is a different form of English. Sort of like the thing with Haitian Creole. It is clearly not French, but it is heavily based in French. It is comprehensible to someone that is a fluent French speaker, but it is clearly not French. That is accepted as a different language. If you say, what do they speak in Haiti? They speak French or they speak Haitian Creole. So why is it that when we say, America, in America, we speak standard American English and African American vernacular, everybody wants to say, oh, well, African American vernacular, that doesn't exist, or that's just slang, or that's just bad English. It's not. It has evolved, as I said, for the exact same time as standard American English. A person that says something like me hace bolas en lugar de me confunde, like isn't speaking bad Spanish. Someone from Spain isn't going to take that to mean that person is speaking bad Spanish. They're just going to say, okay, well, that is a different version of Spanish, and in their version of Spanish, me hace bolas is a phrase that means me confunde. In Argentina, everybody uses vos instead of tú, practically no one uses tu in Argentina, and if they're using it, they're probably speaking to someone that has a hard time conjugating vowels because it's not their mother tongue. However, someone in Colombia isn't going to say everyone from Argentina is speaking bad Spanish because they're using a form that they don't use in their country. But when it comes to African American vernacular, all of a sudden it's not a different language to some people, it's just slang or it's bad English. Let's take the word fitna for example. Now there's a few different pronunciations and spelling of it. There's not an official spelling, so it could be fitna, it could be fitna, it could be fixna, doesn't matter. It has the exact same type of etymology as the word gonna, which is officially accepted as slang or just an amalgamation of going to. Fitna is a amalgamation of the southern phrase fixing to. It means close to exactly the same thing as gonna. I'll explain this in a different video later, but for now we're just gonna say that fitna and gonna have the exact same meaning. Going to, gonna, fixing to, fitna. Okay, so why is fitna considered improper English or bad English, while the word that it's derived from, fixing to, still considered acceptable, and gonna, while not something that you would formally say, is considered acceptable? It's like people have some sort of adverse reaction to giving us credit for creating something or using something or sounding a certain way, even while they are stealing the very things that we create and use for themselves in the standard version of the thing. It's like it's hold on, something behind me? What's up behind me? People on my other social media have tried to hop in my comments and tell me that I'm wrong or instantly dismiss African American vernacular as just slang or bad English and not the standard English. Not proper English is one of the terms that someone recently commented on one of my Instagram reels, and that led to a whole long string of replies in the comments and 2 videos, which I'm gonna put at the end of this video so you can see how that went. I know this is a different sort of episode for this channel, and I don't know, I might do more of these in the future. Something else gets me this riled up again, we'll see. Anyways, green screen, in case you were questioning it, yes, I am quite committed to this whole YouTube thing. I've got this thing behind me, I've got these lights over here which you can't see, I've got another new light right there, I've got this camera sitting on a new tripod which you also can't see. But yeah, I got some new equipment to help me make some videos better and to help expand the range of things that I can do on this channel, so we'll see where that goes. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. You can stay to watch the 2 responses if you want. Oh, and I have affiliate links for all the gear that I bought in the description below, so if you want to help support the channel and you're looking for something to make videos with or whatever, if you buy something using one of those links, I'll get a little bit of a commission. I also put all of the books that I use to help myself learn Spanish in the description as well. And that is it. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you want to help the channel out and help me out in a huge way, hit the subscribe button and the like button. That would be super helpful for me to grow this channel and get the word out to more people. I'm done talking. I've got an awesome video for you coming next week that I was gonna do this week, but I procrastinated and we got hit with a heat wave. But the real excuse is I procrastinated. I'm sorry. I will catch y'all next week. It's gonna be a dope video, and that's it. Ciao.